Happy autumn, everybody. We just had a glorious autumn day here in Wolfboro, and we are so happy to be here tonight with you. Just joining a couple of our voices with so many around the globe who are trying to encourage Christians to keep singing in these difficult times. So we're just part of that journey, and we want you to be part of that journey, whether you're singing in the shower, the car, raising the rafters in your living room. Just exercise that voice in praise to our God, thanking him for all he is providing for us in these times.
Yes, do take the opportunity to sing yourself. I know myself, just living with Holly, it's been so helpful just to have the opportunity to sing some, maybe more than most people, because she sings a lot and, practicing this. It's been very nurturing to my spirit. And so this isn't a performance. This is meant to encourage you to sing with us, sing for yourself and your relationship to God, and maybe also in some way know that you're joined with the community of believers as we sing.
The first song we'd like to share is a very familiar tune, Londonderry Air, a lilting Irish tune, but a gentleman named Timothy Dudley Smith wrote a beautiful text, and I just want all of us to notice the wonderful themes of encouragement, promise, and hope that come through in this song.
And let me just say hello to Susan Fuller and Don Holm. Welcome, so glad you're with us, and there may be others that are watching too.
Wonderful to have friends with us. So here we go with "O Christ the Same."
O Christ the same, through all our storied pages, our love and hopes, our failures and our fears, eternal Lord, the King of all the ages, unchanging still amid the passing years. O living Word, the source of all creation, who spread the skies and set the stars ablaze. O Christ the same, who wrought our whole salvation, we bring our thanks for all our yesterdays. O Christ the same, the friend of sinners sharing our inmost thoughts, the secrets none can hide. Still as of old, upon your body bearing the marks of love, in triumph glorified. O Son of Man, who stooped for us from heaven, O Prince of Love, in all your saving power,
that song certainly encourages my heart.
Can I just say,
Yes.
some of you may notice that some of the music and some of the words just speaks right to your heart. I was overcome during part of that song with emotion. Don't know what happened, but there you go. And I hope the music speaks to you that way too. The words, the music.
Yes.
Let it do a work in your heart. No, I gotta keep from that kind of stuff because I gotta do this with Holly.
All
So
the details too.
We'll
oh
go.
my goodness. So yes, thank you for sharing, Ralph. And the next song is A Shelter in the Time of Storm. You will notice this has a gospel feel, easily sung, very rhythmic, easy to learn if it's not one you're familiar with. The chorus you'll catch on very quickly. And I'm going to share just a little about the man who wrote this. His name was Ira D. Sankey, and he had an influence on modern gospel hymnody that's difficult to measure. In all, he wrote more than 80 gospel songs, as well as compiling more than 10 hymn books and other musical volumes. Ira was of Scotch-Irish descent, and he was born in 1840, and when he was about 17, his family moved to Newcastle, Pennsylvania. He attended high school, he joined the Methodist Church, and he began his first choir work and music ministry as a young man. His strong baritone voice, we are told from the little story I'm reading, soon attracted such attention that crowds would come just to hear him sing. And in about 1860, at 20 years old, he enlisted in the 12th Pennsylvania Regiment, so he was in the Army, and frequently led singing for religious services. But the idea of devoting his life to music ministry didn't seem feasible to him, so when he left the military, he became a clerk with the Internal Revenue Service. And another 10 years went by, I guess he was about 30, and he was sent as a delegate to the YMCA convention in Indianapolis, where he met for the first time the noted evangelist Dwight L. Moody, D.L. Moody, who could be comparable, who from his D.L. Moody came Billy Graham and the likes of them. The group singing during the meetings had been extremely poor, we're told, so finally a suggestion was made to have Ira Sankey lead. And immediately there was a new spirit and enthusiasm injected into the gathering. Sankey wrote these words about his initial meeting with D.L. Moody. As I drew near Mr. Moody, he stepped forward, took me by the hand, and looked at me with that keen, piercing fashion of his, as if reading my very soul. And then he said abruptly, "Where are you from?" "Pennsylvania," I replied. "Are you married?" "I am." "How many children do you have?" "2. "What is your business?" "I am a government officer." "Well, you'll have to give it up." I was much too astonished to make any reply, and he went on speaking as if the matter had already been decided. And the rest is history. He did end up serving as D.L. Moody's song leader for many decades as they traveled around the world. And he also went on to publish, had 8 million copies sold of a book called Sacred Songs and Solos. And his songs were originally, just like I laugh about music wars in the church because we all have opinions of what should and shouldn't be sung in sacred music or in our churches. We all have favorite styles. And I've been in a number of churches, so I know many of those styles and some of the preferences. But what was neat was, over time, this style became very loved and popular in certain settings. And so we're going to sing together A Shelter in the Time of Storm by Ira D. Sankey.
All right, we heard from Marge and Pat Morris. Hi there, guys. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, yes, here we go.
A shelter in the time of storm, secure whatever ill betide, a shelter in the time of storm. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land, a weary land, a weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land, a shelter in the time of storm. The raging storms may round us beat, a shelter in the time of storm. We'll never leave our safe retreat, a shelter in the time of storm. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land, a weary land, a weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land, a shelter in the time of storm. Oh, rock divine, oh, refuge dear, a shelter in the time of storm. Be thou our helper ever near, a shelter in the time of storm. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land, a weary land, a weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land, a shelter in the time of storm.
And I'm sure we chose that song because we are all needing in this weary land a rock, a shelter. And for Ralph and I, that certainly is our rock, Jesus Christ. And we trust for you as well that you are finding encouragement and a shelter in this time of storm. And before we sing a blessing at the end tonight, we want to share one final song that we know is very well loved around the world. It was originally brought into the Catholic Church by Daniel Schutte, and we love singing it here at All Saints Episcopal Church. And I will also mention that this is normally the night, and I'll probably get emotional, that we would be rehearsing with our wonderful choir here at All Saints Church, anywhere from 12 to 20 people on any given Wednesday and Sunday. And we miss you all so much, dearly. And so it's wonderful to be here on a Wednesday night.
And we're looking for ways to involve more of you as time goes on. I've just been overwhelmed with the technical details of getting Sunday together and Wednesday nights, so maybe that'll come in October. We'll see if things settle down here.
Yes.
Looking forward to involving more as time goes on.
So here we sing together. We're going to try and hear you singing, "Here I Am, Lord," all three verses.
I'm the Lord of sea and sky. I have heard my people cry. All who dwell in dark and sin, my hand will save. I who made the stars of night, I will make their darkness bright. Who will bear my light to them? Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have heard you calling in the night. I will go, Lord, if you lead me. I will hold your people in my heart. I'm the Lord of snow and rain. I have borne my people's pain. I have wept for love of them. They turn away. I will break their hearts of stone, give them hearts for love alone. finest bread I will provide, till their hearts be satisfied. I will give my life to them. Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Here did I, Lord. I have heard you calling in the night. I will go, Lord. If you lead me, I will hold your people in my heart.
Isn't it wonderful to know that God hears us when we call, and we can respond by saying, "Here I am, send me." Help us, dear God, in these days to be listening, loving, and going. Hands, feet, voices, all. So as we end tonight, and I didn't even see, we had hoped for about 20 minutes.
Let's see, who else has come
We
on?
see
Dot Hyde
Dot
Williams
and Ruth
saying a couple
Gridley.
things. Ruth
Wonderful to
Gridley.
see
Well,
you
hello,
present,
Ruth Gridley.
Ruth, oh my goodness, we're so happy. And I'd like to end every week. We are hoping to do this weekly with probably a few pauses here and there, but we'd like to do this every week right around the same time. And I'd like to end with this wonderful blessing that I was singing to all my dear friends at Mountain View Nursing Home.
Yeah.
And my mom, who's now 102, for those of you that don't know, and is still well, although the virus has been on her floor and in her nursing home, she's well, and we're grateful for that. And we pray for that wonderful facility here in Ossipee. But we're singing May the Lord Mighty God, a text written to the tune from The Sound of Music of Edelweiss, that lovely, simple tune. Sing with us. We are praying this blessing for all of you, and you may sing it right back to us.
And a couple other people that have said hello. Karen Gibson Mueller and somebody who's on All Saints Wolfboro as a administrator, I think.
Karen, my high school friend. So good
Oh.
to see you on here. Lovely. Here's the introduction.
May the Lord mighty God bless and keep you forever. Grant you peace and increase, strength for every endeavor. Lift up your head and see His face. He will lead you never. May the Lord mighty God bless and keep you forever.
I forgot to transpose that down so you could sing it more easily. So I'm going to do that right now, and we'll sing it one last time.
And so that I could sing it more easily, right?
I didn't want to say, but.
May the Lord mighty God bless and keep you forever. Grant you peace and increase, strength for every endeavor. Lift up
Good night. God bless you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
being here.